This is my Yamaha AES 800 guitar, made by Yamaha back in the late 90s. I don't know when they discontinued them, but this one is around in 1990 model, 1992, I think. And it's got the string through. This one is, I think they call it cherry burst or cherry finish. I saw Sammy Hagar performing on stage. I didn't know he was a guitar player. With this exact color, exact same model. It's got an unusual pickup configuration. These are, oh, what the heck is the name? I forget the name of the pickups. Begins with a DI. But they're the Q100 model pickups. They're both identical. And you can take them in and out of phase with this knob when this 5-way selector switch is in the second position. That's the bridge pickup, or the neck pickup, and the second position is the one that you can dial in. And I tapped on the magnets on the pickups to see which ones were active and which ones were turned off in certain positions. And this knob basically turns this row of screws up and down with this rheostat. And it really changes the tone, and they say that it changes the phase. But 5-way switch, and it's got a fixed bridge. I think that's what it's called. It's got this tortoiseshell-like pick guard on the front of the body, on the electrics cover plate, and on the right. Can you see that? Okay, that's the truss rod cover. They painted headstock only on the front. I added Spurzle locking tuners. You can see the holes from the original tuners, which I still have. And this is the, right there, that's where Yamaha puts a little water transfer decal. This is the AES 800. They also made an AES 500 that came with 2 humbuckers. I don't know what that one cost new, but this one listed for $998 brand new. And I have seen them on eBay recently here in 2025 in different states of different condition for as much as $2,100. So I don't understand that. But it's a nice guitar. I'm not crazy about the way you have to adjust the whole bridge to set the string height, but it does have individual saddles for adjusting the intonation. And I believe it has, I'm pretty sure that looks like rosewood, but it's kind of dark. It might be ebony. I don't know. I think it's an alder body with a maple cap. And it's got a kerf joint, or whatever that joint is called, right below the headstock. And there's the angle of the headstock, not as much as a Gibson. It looks like about as much as on an Epiphone. And of course, it's got the angle on the strings over the nut that make an issue that all Gibsons have with this type of headstock, and that is staying in tune because of the angle, the extreme angle that the two strings here, the D and the G, have to contort to make that that travel from here to here and then turn at such an angle. So they do have that Gibson going out of tune issue. At least this one, I think, does. I had this guitar set up by one of the better known gurus here in Pittsburgh, and I had him install the locking tuners because I was afraid to touch anything on my guitars back in the 90s as far as drilling holes in the body or the head stock, or adjusting pickup height, or setting the action, or setting the relief. But I ain't afraid anymore. I like these individual little string, what would you call them? Where the strings come up through the back of the body. They come out here. I think that's, I've never seen anything like that before. But this is a beautiful guitar. These also came in what they call tobacco burst or brown, and that's what I really wanted, was the tobacco burst when I first bought this. But I'm glad I got this one. There's a little bit of a carved body there on the back, so it fits a little better. This is about the size of a Les Paul Special, except these pickups, these are DiMarizi pickups. They have quite a tonal range, the Q100 DiMarizi pickups. And I'll give you a sample. I'm running this through my Fender Cyber Twin, and I have it set on super reverb. So I'll show you what this knob does. Okay. Let me rotate my camera a little bit so you can see the knobs. There's the bridge, or the neck pickup. I hope it's in tune. There's the tone knob. I won't bark out everything I'm switching. You can see what I'm switching. Second position, and I'll operate this phase knob. phase knob only changes the phase or the tone when this 5-way is in the second position. It's a bright sounding guitar. It's light. It's not neck heavy like an SG. It's got a bolt-on neck, and they only made it for a short time. I don't know if they made it beyond 1994. But I have noticed that they are really going up in value. And there aren't many of these, and they're not making them anymore. So this is my Yamaha AES 800. It's got a beautiful, beautiful finish. The cherry. Without seeing them side by side, I really wanted the brown sunburst one, the other model, the other color this was available in. And like I said, they had one of these with 2 humbuckers called the AES 500. It was a few $100s less. I didn't try one of them. I wanted this one. But anyway, that's one of my guitars. I'll see you there.